So it's the end of the year, and that means it's time for a top 10. I don't normally do these on my channel, but I wanted to do one because there's a lot of figures I like this year. These aren't actually on the list, but these are honorable mentions. Even this SHF Diamond, even though this figure's like pint size, it's really good. I found myself like randomly posing this little dude because he will pose pretty good. Like even for his size, you can get a rider kick out of him. Little guy, I think that's phenomenal. But he's on the honorable mentions. I have Odious up there. I really like this Odious figure. I was just playing with it recently and I fell back in love with it. I made 2 customs with it already with the blink bodies. But I think Wade did a really good job with this. He took the time, he cultivated what he wanted, he got it where he wanted, and he released it to the public. I think that's fire. That's one of the main reasons I like this thing. But this figure is really fun, really posable too. Like you can get all kind of poses with this guy. Like I love it. Except for honorable mentions, we have the Meditore's Orc. This guy's big, he has a bunch of stuff on him, but he can pose great. But let's get into the top 10. Starting the list with number 10 is the Mezco King Conan. I absolutely love this figure. All the sculpt, all the details, the paintwork, everything about this figure is hitting on all the notes for me. I love the fact that they went in and updated him with double jointed elbows. I added black pants just to give him like a pants look. I have another one coming in that's gonna look totally different, and that's what I like about this figure a lot too, is the versatility. And you can just make this guy look how you want. He comes with a bunch of weapons, torch, a whole bunch of stuff. This figure is great. If you come in at number 9, we have the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Gaim. I did not have the first release of this figure, like the initial one, but I got the renewal, and this figure is absolutely beautiful. The sculpt and paintwork on this guy are incredible. The orange sheen they got, it's like a metallic orange. The weapons, the accessories, I love the fact that he has hand plates on each hand. Just great. And to top it off, the arms can change. So you can take banana arms and put them on him, and they have a set coming out. It's $100, that's why I'm not getting it. But they have a set coming out, and SHF Upgrade has some stuff coming out where you can put different arms on them. I think that's fire. Versatility is what I'm all about with these figures. As long as I can make it look a different way and I don't have to go out of my way, that's what I'm here for. I'm putting 2 here because it's the same brand, and I could not give these a spot. I didn't want to give them individual spots because there's other things I wanted to put on this list. These figures are phenomenal, especially for the price. The price of both of these cost less than one of the official. So you can't lose in that aspect. I'm telling people all the time, get these CT Toys figures while you can because they're great. They're not the KOs are far removed from what they used to be. These don't fall apart when you pose them. Well, Wolverine's arms do come out if you like twist them too much, but that was a problem with the original figure. Get them if you don't got them, and if you got them, get some more, because I am. At number 7, we have the Beast Deity / Kong Studio Goku Black. This is like the time traveler variant. I think this is from some fan-made film or something, or fan-made story. The figure's fire. It's on a 3.0 body, and I think all these DBZ figs need to be on 3.0s. This one is no exception. It's not a slouch. The accessories are great. I love the pink hair. That's why I like Goku Black so much. The hair being pink is a variation of Super Saiyan that's not blue or white, is fire to me. And this one, it hits all the notes that I like in a figure. Quality's good, articulation's great. The only thing that like really knocks this figure down are the hands. The hands swapping is scary. Other than that, everything is good to go. At the number 6 spot, I couldn't decide which one I wanted to put on this list, and I didn't want to take up 2 spots. But you got Mafex Bane and the Mafex Daredevil. I couldn't pick which one I liked more because I love this Bane figure. It's such a fire figure. It's so big, and the articulation it gets is fire. Only thing was that big ass head, but I swapped that over. And then Mafex Daredevil. How could this not make the list? This is probably one of the best figures to come out in 2024. It's amazing. Both of these figures from Mafex, they killed it. I don't have a single issue besides the big ass head. Daredevil, I don't have a single issue. I just wish he had like more expressions on the face. But other than that, great figures. Like if you don't top five figures of 2024, I'm giving it to Jada Toys, the entire line. Everything that came out in 2024 is on this list. I just picked DJ and Guile because these are the newest ones I got, and these are the ones I like the most. But Jada Toys is killing it. We all know it. We all see it. We all can appreciate this line. We went from having no Street Fighter figures on the market to Jada Toys dropping, and then they made SHF drop, Storm drop some more, and now Storm's doing like a 6-inch line. It's a whole thing. For the price and the quality they're providing, of course they're on the list. If they're not on anyone's top 10 list, they're just hating. That's just what it is. Another spot I gave you know, 2 figures, it's the same brand, and I couldn't pick either one. I couldn't just make one selection, so I just put them both here. But like, again, it's the whole line, so everything they dropped is on this list. At number 5, these figures are great. At number 4, we got the Marvel Legends Luke Cage and the Marvel Legends Punisher from that War Journal 2-pack. These figures are the best Marvel Legends they've ever made. There's none better. I don't feel like they'll ever top it. This Punisher figure, the body they made is exquisite. It's so fire. I wish they would have put this articulation on Luke Cage, but for what they did here, it's phenomenal. I tell people all the time, this is the best. That Luke Cage 2-pack is the best 2-pack you can ever buy. The War Journal 2-pack is the second best one you can buy. I love this figure. The extra heads, the extra hands, extra heads, extra hands. That's something I love with Marvel Legends. But these are fire. Could have already known Yusuke was making this list. Yu Yu Hakusho is one of my favorite animes. And that's not the only reason why. This is an actual fire figure. The articulation, sculpt, paint, the accessories, everything on this figure is what it needed to be great, and it's fire. It's a great figure, and if you love the anime, you should definitely have this figure. Now at the number 2 spot, you got the Figma Guyver figure, Bio Boost Armor. This figure is amazing. Like the sculpt, the paint, the details, everything about this figure is why I collect. It is great. I can't get over it. Like every time I look at it, every time I touch it, I just cannot believe it exists. They've made Guyver figures before, but they weren't this good. That first release Figma was really small and it was terrible. This one though, for a posable action figure, this is a great figure. The articulation is amazing on this figure. I usually do not like Figma. I don't buy them. I don't even look at them. But when I saw Guyver was coming back out, I had to get it. And finally, at the top of the list is going to be the Joy Toy Warhammer line. I absolutely love these figures. They're amazing to me. The sculpt, the paint, the articulation at this scale with this size of armor is incredible. Like they will pull off poses you didn't think you could pull off with something so bulky. Once I saw Space Marine 2, I knew I wanted to collect these. I'm patiently waiting for Titus to come out because Titus is like the greatest of all the Space Marines. I don't care what you say. But if you don't have any of these or you're not hip to Warhammer, I say don't even watch any lore. Just get a figure. Get a figure in your hand and see if you like it. That's the best way to collect, in my opinion. Most times you won't know if you like something by pictures. Well, some stuff is just trash. I'm looking at you, Super 7. But some stuff you get in your hand and it'll change your mind. Because I even have a Super 7 figure. So here's my top 10 figures of 2024. I believe 2024 was one of the best years for collecting. We're in the golden age for this shit. And I look forward to 2025. The only thing is the tariffs. Hopefully the tariffs don't tear us up, because tariffs hit, we won't be collecting shit because it's going to be expensive, bro. It's going to be a rich man's game, which it already kind of is, but you know, you get shit where you can. But these figures are fire. If you don't have any of them, you need to grab them. I will have links in the description to whatever's available. And you go from there. If I can find links to the more expensive stuff, I'll put it in the description, and you make the choice if you want to buy it or not. These figures are phenomenal. I recommend each and every one of them. There's not one of them I wouldn't say don't get. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will have another one of these type of video. I don't have a lot of third-party figures, but the ones I have, I will do a top 10 for them. And I'm out.